And look, there's there's even another challenge right here. Oh, no, 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 no. Holy crap. Jump. No. Jump. 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 Here we go. Jump. Jump. No. Maybe if I move the camera. No, 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 no. Hold on. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. He's like wall jumping. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into a THQ classic from the Wii known as the Blob. It's the Blob. I guess you could think of it as a French Blob. It could also be, this game was, I believe, developed in Norway, so I don't know. Oh, there's the Blob. I don't know if in Norway, "de" means the. You know how in German, "die" means the. So I don't know. It's about blobs. Colorful, cheery, friendly blobs. And their world is going to have all the colors stolen from it. And it's going to be up to one intrepid blob to slowly return color to the world by slamming his paint-filled body into buildings, thereby coloring them and somehow leading to great justice returning to the land. I don't know, something like that. We can sort of watch this amusing intro. Sort of reminds me of like a Pixar movie or something like that. Oh no, all the color's been stolen! And we can get a sense of sort of what's going on in the world of the Blob. Now, this game was actually requested. Someone left me a comment several videos back. Actually, I think it's been several weeks. I apologize for being slow on things, guys. But I think, as I said before, you know, like there's just so many things I have in the pipeline that and there's so many games to play. It takes me a while sometimes to get to recommendations. And I can't guarantee that if you recommend me a game, I definitely will play it anytime soon. But of course, I am always happy to get recommendations. And I do try and make things happen when I can, so there you go. So this is a fan recommendation. I hope you're watching. You know who you are if you requested this game. And without further ado, I believe let's oh, there's like a blind blob in there. I guess to him it doesn't matter if the world is colored or not. So here's the Blob here, and he is all about action, all about colors, and he hates black and white. So he's gonna go ahead and do whatever he can to make sure that the world remains colorful. So we'll start a new game here. We'll be J Blob. We'll be Jayb. Yes, I am spelling out the word J Blob for you. In case you don't know how to spell, that is how you spell it. Jablob. That's how it's pronounced. It's a Swedish name, Jablob. Now this game also kind of reminds free paint a Blob Party. I guess that's the multiplayer. If anyone invites you to a Blob Party, you say yes because well, it could be a highly inappropriate party. But I'm just curious to see what a Blob Party looks like. Maybe it's something you can't unsee, and after you see it, you're like, oh god, I wish I didn't go to the Blob Party. Anyway, we're going right into the hardcore campaign. To get started here, the last resort. So let's see what the last resort is. Choose Blob's mood. Blissful, funky. I want like aggressive metal music. Do you have that? Unstoppable, righteous, euphoric, smooth, fearless, defiant, brazen, revolutionary, victorious, energetic, or random. Let's just go with random. I feel like I will accept that. We'll let the fates decide our musical mood in this game, guys. Actually, the music is kind of interesting in this game. I have read that as we play the game, as we start to color more and more of the world, the music is going to layer and build and become more and more intense, basically, or more sophisticated. Is that a robot peeing on a tree? Oh, there's a child coloring. I guess not all the colors have been taken away. Oh. He's like, we've detected color. Take it. Take this color. Alright, so he sucks it up, and I don't know what they're doing with all the color, but they're stealing it. They're stealing the color for their own nefarious ends. But I'm like a big fan of like music that changes dynamically, so let's try and pay attention to that as the music changes. Anyway, we are now. Oh, I think we squished him. Oh my God! Can we steal his color too? His color was black. I guess you can never have enough black ink. Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but this was once a beautiful holiday resort, but inked took all the color. Press A and B to start. All right. So this game requires the Wii controller and the nunchuck, which I've got. So welcome to the revolution, Blob. I am the professor, the leader of the Color Underground. The Evil Inked Corporation have taken all the color from Chroma City. With your help, we can restore the world using color energy. But you must hurry. The timer shows how long you have before Inked tracks you down. Finish your mission and get to the exit pool before time expires. Let's make a start, Blob. Smash the paint bot to get the color. Blob smash. I'm like a cheap rendition of the Hulk. How to get color. Hold down Z to target a paint bot. Swing down sharply with the Wiimote and to slam it. Each paint bot you slam gives you 10 paint points. Do you understand? I don't know what a paint point is, but sure. Why not? Ha! There we go. You've got color. Start liberating the gray world. The gray waste, as we call them. Wait, can we steal this guy too? Yeah, give me that too, buddy. And now all you do is you go and you slam into things, and color returns to the world. And we get some smooth, sexy jazz that slowly builds up and accompanies us on our little mission here. And this is this is the Blob. Oh, I think I just ran right into a paint guy. I don't know if you run out of paint chips or what happens. I guess my guy is made of paint. You've used the color energy to launch a transform engine. Oh, okay. Should I go get that thing? Hold Z and slam in to restore the world. Jeez, we went from just manually painting here and there to like restoring the whole freaking world at once. There we go. I guess you can just run into these things if you want. Is there another guy though? Yeah. Oh, didn't get him in time. Hold on, I want to get this guy first. Get him, and now, the hardcore! I slammed my butt into the restore engine. And color has returned. Look how beautiful and colored this world is. Oh, and all sorts of like little crab creatures have like emerged too. Don't mind me as I leave a trail of, that's not blood, it is red paint behind me. How do I jump? Is there a way to jump? Because I want to kind of get up there. Oh yeah, you can. You just sort of wiggle the Wiimote. Oh, jeez. Oh look, can we make this jump? I'm not confident in our abilities. We can try. Oh god, I fell into the water. Oh no, I'm colorless now. Colorless, odorless. One of 12 styles collected. Hey look, there's more color things. Alright, let's just go and try and get that. Well, we don't have paint on us. We might as well go and get this thing. Oh yeah! Okay, so when you have paint in your veins, don't go touching water. That is not good. Can we just get out of here now? Are we like essentially done? 57, 50. What's draining out of me? I don't understand. Okay. What did I just do there? So anyway, this game, by the way, kind of reminds me a little bit of Splatoon. You guys know that game? The Splatoon. It's a fairly popular game on the Mind the Gap. You need to jump across. Okay, I figured out how to jump already. Yeah, well, press B at any time to break. Got it. Splatoon is obviously a modern Wii game based on the whole painting mechanic. I kind of wonder... Oh wait, we've prepared challenges for you. Roll up to a color underground and press the A button. Got it together. Okay. I kind of wonder like if this game had any influence on Splatoon. I mean, it's slightly different. Splatoon's more of like a multiplayer shooter, and it just uses the ability to paint the world as sort of a fun mechanic. It's like paintball to the extreme. It's like if people were actually just shooting like cannons of paint at you, which is not as fun as what paintball actually is. The paint is fairly limited in paintball. It's more about just getting hit by projectiles. Hold Z to swing the remote to slam the paint bot and get the color. Sure, I will do that. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Get this guy? Yo! Is there anyone else I need? I need 9 guys, I think. Okay, can we find 9 of these dudes hanging around? Hey-o! We'll get you too. And you too! Alright, well, keep painting your houses along the way. Free paint jobs for all. Oh, look, there's a yellow guy. Oh, we got him and him. We get this guy too. Oh, I only need the red ones. Gotcha. or something like that. I don't know. You're really building up the color energy, Blob. It's getting warm. Even the sky's turning black to blue. There are enormous gradients. Make yourself orange and paint the glowing buildings. You'll need to mix colors. Oh. Whoa, wait, hold on, no. Okay, wait. I think I'm supposed to paint 7 buildings red. I think that's what my thing is. Damn, I should have paid attention to the challenge. Is this what you want? Okay, but we're making sexy jazz. Oh, no, wait, there's special buildings that need to be painted red. Special ones that are glowing, gotcha. Okay, 2, 1. Okay, now there's just one up there. Hold on. Jump! Jump! Man, he's big and fat. So yeah, didn't you guys know, like, was Splatoon partially influenced by the Blob here? Also, I like how it's like, I like how he's like a French blob. It's like de Blob. My name is de Blob. I will paint your building for you. It's my attempt at a French accent there. Make yourself orange and paint the glowing buildings. Okay, I'll do that. Mix red. Right. So we gotta mix colors. We got to become artistes, my friends. Artistes. Now that we're red, we can go ahead and paint these colors. So I guess these citizens have very specific ideas of what color they want their buildings. They're like, you know what? If you could save us from a world of black and white, that'd be great. But like, what we really want is like, we're really hoping to get an orange house. My wife has had her heart set on orange for a long time. If you could just go ahead and paint the whole thing orange, maybe throw some stripes on there, that would be terrific. Okay, so we're now an orange blob. You can call us orange. I mean, that's an actual thing, right? A ball that is orange is called an orange. Imagine we called all fruits just the color they were. Like, hand me some reds. I'm getting really sick of these purples. Had a blue earlier today. Had a bit of orange and some tan. And peaches. I guess peaches are actually called the same color that they are. Apples would be confusing because depending on the brand of apple or the kind of apple, you get totally different colors. I guess that's why we don't do that. I guess it is handy having a separate word for each of the things we eat. Anyway, off to a new part of the world. I guess we did a good job there, and we're sort of like half-assing it through the whole city. We're like, yeah, a bit of paint here, a bit of paint there, and yeah, we're done. We're on to the next move. Like, it's not like we're like thoroughly painting any part of the city. Like, look at that. There's tons of buildings that haven't even been painted. But I'm sort of like, meh, I've painted enough part of this town. This also does kind of seem like, ooh, now I'm like a poop brown. Great. This also does kind of seem a bit like Katamari Damacy, if you guys remember that one. That was also a game that you sort of had to like roll around town. That one you had to sort of pick up garbage and become like a giant trash ball. But it was like, that was an amazingly hilarious and kind of fun game. All right, what kind of key do we need over here? Oh, now we're all blue. Okay. Yo! Let me in! I'm a blue ball. Gate opened. Next goal, 45,000 G's. Or 45 G's. 45,000 G's would be like 45 million, which I think is on the high end of stuff. So here we go. We're gonna paint a whole city. Somebody forgot to paint it. That's Propaganda Tower. Oh, interesting. Okay. We're getting like a whole little tour here. Complete the challenge in the area to open the gate to the next sector. So we're just painting one section of the world at a time. Seems pretty straightforward. Hold A to see your compass. The compass shows you the nearest challenge. Oh, cool. The compass shows you the nearest objectives. The compass helps you find paint bots. Yeah, the compass just does it's everything you wanted it to be, right? Look at that. That's the way we go. All right, let's get a challenge here. The tall buildings were once luxury hotels. What, like people can't stay in them now because they're gray? Let's test your color mixing skills. Paint the marked buildings yellow, blue, and green. All right. I wonder if this is like what the world looks like if you're colorblind. Okay, so hold on. Oh, now I'm green. Okay, so there's the green one. Can we become blue? Paint the blue one. And now we need to become yellow. Come here, yellow boy. Look at that. Easy! I have basic color competency. I guess actually you could not play this game if you were colorblind. Like if you legit had a color blindness, I guess, well, it depends on the color blindness. I know there's like a red-green color blindness where like you can't see really red or green, or the difference between them. And then there's like a blue color blindness where you can't really see blues. And you just see sort of everything but the blues. I don't know. Would you be able to play this game? Probably not, which kind of sucks, I guess. I mean, I guess if you know you're colorblind, you know going in, you're like, well, I'm going to avoid all color-based games if I'm colorblind. Like, it's no surprise to you. It's not like you put this game in, you're like, what? A game about coloring buildings different colors and I can't play? I thought they would have at least made it accessible, you know? Like, it's, you know, you shouldn't be surprised by that. So we can move the camera, basically. It's the other thing they're telling me. And, oh, there you go. So if you want to, like, look around. What, is he doing a dance? Oh, we can, like, take the perspective of a blob. This is what the blob sees. Point down with the Wiimote. What? I don't know what it wants from me. Anyway, let's just run over this guy. Blah. Come on, little color blot. You're mine. You know what, actually, I have heard that there are some games out there that have colorblind modes where they will change the colors of the HUD. It might be like Call of Duty or Borderlands or... I'm totally blanking on what game does it. But there are games that take into account if you're colorblind, and they will give you slightly different colors on the HUD to try and make things easier for you. Maybe it was Destiny, actually. I don't 100% remember. Jump! Jump! Oh, don't jump off the building, though. It's hard to kind of control when you jump. There we go. The gradients are liberated. Jump! Jump! Oh, jump! There we go. Oh, look at that. He's so proud of the work he did. Yeah. And look, there's even another challenge right here. Oh, no, 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 no. Holy crap. How did that work? He kind of flew. Okay, jump. No! Damn it. Okay, I haven't gotten the jumping down yet. What are all these things? Oh, they're people who are gray, but they want to be multicolored. Man, imagine just sitting around the street waiting for a colored blob to show up and, like, make all your dreams come true. Jump! 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 No, 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 no! No! He's like wall jumping! He's like Mario! Okay, that was terrible. I want to get to that challenge, like, that's up on the roof of the other building. Okay, hold on. Jump! Here we go. Jump! Jump! No! The frick? Alright. So the jump mechanics of this game are not my favorite, but actually, maybe if I move the camera... Hold on. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, my God. Jump! Up there. Jump. Jump. Oh, 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 stay up there. Just get the freaking quest. You got all the way up here. You were born to jump, Blob. Never call me Blob. My name is J Blob. You know how insulting it is? Blob is our word. Okay. Sure. Hey-oh! Oh, I gotta paint him these green, eh? Okay, so we get this. Jump. Okay, here we go. Jump! No! No! Okay, whatever. I wanted to kind of do it on the rooftops, but we'll accept it. Oh, and get the clock, too. We have a time limit for this? I kind of wasn't even paying attention to that. Hold on, let's check our challenges. We got a challenge over here. A hot... No, wait. No, we don't. We got a challenge over this way, I think. Oh, we're just changing colors randomly as we go. All right, here's another challenge. Now, here's another interesting fact about this game. This game was actually developed as a class project at Utrecht School of Arts. It was some kind of like urban planning game that was developed to create awareness of the city of Utrecht, some kind of like urban project they were doing. I wasn't 100% clear on these details, but it's, you know, the game was actually released as freeware, I think, on Windows. And people could sort of play a version of this game, or the mechanics of it at least. And THQ, the publisher who put this game out, sort of saw what the team at Ulrich had done, and they basically sort of paid them to sort of, for the rights, I think, to make this game on the Wii. I say I think and perhaps, so okay, just treat this all with a grain of salt because I'm not an expert on this. I sort of just casually read about it as I was preparing today. But this was some kind of student art project, which is totally crazy. 30 or more paint points to, okay. Hold Z, slam into the weak point to break in. Oh, we're doing a little light B&E now, eh? Shake the Wiimote with the nunchuck to transform the landmark. Cool. I totally want to break in somewhere. So we kaboom! And we shake and we shake and we shake. Oh, kabamo! All right, it's like you jump inside and then you eat your way out from the inside out. And somehow, even though I'm a red blob, I painted it colors like green and blue, and I guess the paint colors were within me the whole time. It's like the confidence to do it is all I needed. But yeah, the fact that this started as a student project, it kind of reminds me of like Portal. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Portal was essentially like a student-made, or not necessarily student, but I think it was an indie game originally. I think it was called like, so there was an indie game called, shoot, what was it? It was like Nebuchadnezzar's Portal or something like that. I'm totally butchering the name, by the way. But it was some kind of indie game that basically had the portal mechanic, except you could shoot portals through portals, and it had sort of a like fantasy kind of setting and motif. And anyway, Valve saw this game and they were really interested, so they contacted the team, and they basically bought out the team. So the team that made Portal started as an indie team that was brought into Valve. And then I'm pretty sure for Portal 2, you know how Portal 2 has all those goos? It's like big on the goo mechanics. I'm pretty sure that the goo mechanics were from another indie game or another prototype game that Valve saw, and they were like, hey, you know, that would work well in Portal, and they just like bought the team. So like Valve is like big on bringing teams in, and like the team that made Dota were a bunch of Warcraft 3 modders that Valve hired to make Dota, you know, and Counter-Strike was like a team of fans that just made a Counter-Strike game, and Valve brought them in too. So it's kind of neat. Oh, if you get inked, get in the water fast. Okay, so black is a bad color. It's kind of neat to see sort of some games that sort of started their life more as like indie or student projects, and then they kind of got brought into the system. I mean, nothing I ever did in school, none of my school projects have gone on to become like famous books or video games or movies. So, I mean, I'm a little jealous that these guys were able to do that, but whatever, that's okay. I'm doing okay nowadays. Doing just fine. You guys know me. I'm doing okay. But yeah, it's kind of neat to sort of think of students, you know, who did something in school for like a project and it actually mattered. Here, let's see what happens when this happens. Oh, I've been inked. Get in here, clean yourself up. Oh, stay away from the ink though. Okay, interesting. So that's what the ink does. Hey-oh. Okay. I want to hear more smooth jazz though. I thought the jazz would like slowly like build up in a more consistent way, where after you've colored most of the world, you'd hear like more and more jazz. Like I wouldn't have to keep hitting buildings to get the jazz. So I like the dynamic music, but I think I was thinking it would be something a little different. But I still like dynamic music. I mean, I've said this before, like one of my old favorites when I was a kid was Dune. And one thing I really liked about that game, let's become purple. There we go. We haven't seen much of purple yet. One thing I really liked about Dune was the fact that the game had dynamic music. And as you sort of, when enemies got encountered and stuff, or you got into big battles, then all of a sudden you would hear, the music would change to be like more action-packed. And then kind of between that, it'd be very slow-paced while you're just harvesting and researching and building up an army. The music would, like, calm down a little. I really like that, the, like, dynamic music. Paint all the buildings in the street brown. Blah. Okay, we need to mix all the colors, so we need a bit of yellow in us. Oh, there it is. Come here, yellow. All right, they want disgusting brown buildings, so let's give it to them. Give the people what they want. You want to live in poo-colored buildings? You're going to live in poo-colored buildings. Don't come complaining to me when you realize they smell the way they look. There you go. There's your disgusting... Enjoy it. Enjoy these gross buildings. My God. Ugh. Who would want buildings that color? Let's quickly change color here. I don't want to be affiliated with what I just did on that street. Feels gross. I like being red. Red, I think I also like being purple. Purple's a good color too. There we go. Oh, now we're getting the jazzy tunes. Now the jazzy beats are coming out. What other game mechanics are fun? Uh-oh. Shoot. Here is water, though. What other game mechanics are fun? You know what, like, other, like, generic game mechanics? Things like, parallax scrolling, I've always really liked. Like, just when you have 2 or 3 backgrounds and, like, a 2D platformer scrolling at different rates, and it creates the illusion of depth. I like that. It's, like, arguably we're playing a 3D game that is even better at portraying 3D depth, but for some reason, the old school me prefers the parallax scrolling. It's like a more fascinating way of portraying depth, I find. And it's so simple. Like, you could do it with a couple of pieces of paper. You could create pseudo 3D scrolling techniques. Kind of cool. What else? Dynamic stories are pretty cool, too. Like, when you have some control over, you know, like kind of a choose-your-own-adventure thing. Oh, now they want, this street knows what's up. They want purple, man. This is a hip street, man. Not like that gross poo-colored street around the corner. See if we can jump up here. Yeah! What's happening? Gate unlocked! Ooh, we got enough points to unlock the next gate. Well, let's finish our job. We're not going to just pack up and leave. These people want purple houses, and damn it, they're going to live in purple houses. As long as I have anything to say about it, at least. Kaboom, kaboom! Also, we like these jazzy tunes. We're not just going to abandon them. Okay. Is there anything... Did we miss a street? Oh, this guy didn't get his purple house? Or this guy didn't get his purple house? Who still needs a purple house? I can't find it. Oh, that's just water. So now I got my radar up trying to find this like one remaining house. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's this one right here. Oh, no wonder. Because it's in the water and I was avoiding that. Okay, we're going to have to sort of do a jump. Okay, that didn't work. Where are you guys? This one and this one. We'll color you while we're here. Oh, no. There we go. How do we get that one house? It seemed to be a very tricky house to get. Okay, yeah, like if I was colored, I could have just done that. Oh, we failed the challenge. Challenge failed. Nah, you know, we knew what we were supposed to do. We just didn't do it. So let's just move on. We don't redo challenges. We don't look back. We either get it or we just freaking give up. And that's my motto in life. You either get it or you give up. Forever. Never try again. If you never try, then you'll never set yourself up to be disappointed. It's a pretty good system. You know, actually, one mechanic, speaking of dynamic stories, sorry, I was sort of like going off on like a random train of thought there for a while there, but I was saying, you know, I like parallax scrolling, I like, you know, dynamic music. I also like games that have dynamic stories, and I was actually talking to a friend on Twitter about this recently, about how one thing that I can't think of any example where this exists. So if I'm wrong, correct me. But one thing that I don't think we've really seen in games yet that I think would be totally awesome is like a truly open world dynamic story game. So, you know, like adventure games, you know, like Leisure Suit Larry, Police Quest, Space Quest, King's Quest, all those games, you know, like LucasArts games. One thing that I feel like kind of sucks about adventure games, as much as I enjoy them, is that they are very unrealistic in how puzzles are solved often. You know, it's like, oh, you take a piece of gum and you put it in your shoe and you like give it to the bartender and then he gives you a coin to put in the slot machine and then you get a girl's phone number and blah, you know, it's like this weird elaborate chain of things that has nothing to do with how you'd actually solve a problem. Like if you actually didn't have enough fare to get into a cab, instead of like putting gum in your shoe and all this stuff, instead you just, you know, try and like steal $5 out of somebody's pocket or like distract the cashier while you reach in and try and take money. Or like you tell the cabbie you have money and then when you get there to the destination, try and run away. So it's like there's actually real world things you can try and do to solve these like adventure game problems. I've always thought it'd be cool if one day they developed a game that was so advanced that it was literally like kind of like a holodeck program like in Star Trek, where it's like there is a plot and an adventure, but you just use like normal ways to try and solve it, and anything you can think to do, the game will allow you to do. So it's like you could just sort of try and steal $5 out of somebody's pocket, or you could tell the cabbie you've got money, etc., etc., and try and like work your way out of problems in a realistic way. So basically kind of like a more dynamic adventure game that allowed for real world problem solving and allowed you to just do, whatever. Oh, we need to be yellow. Oh, shoot. Where's there a yellow guy? Where's there a yellow guy? Hurry, come here, little buddy. Okay, here's another yellow guy. There we go. Okay, we're fully yellow now. Hey-oh! All right, let's do this. Hiya! And then we shake and we shake and we shake and we shake and we shake. Those are so easy. Taking over those controlled buildings are easy. But yeah, wouldn't that be cool to have like an actual choose your own adventure style game where you could just try whatever you want? It would be like an open world game, like how in Grand Theft Auto you can do whatever you want. You could go anywhere, steal any car, do whatever. It'd be cool to have a game like an adventure game like this where you could just go like live a life and like kind of. It's kind of like The Sims almost, except with more flexibility, I'm sure that other devs have kind of thought of this, but like it's probably really hard to implement because, you have to develop a game engine that understood the semantics of like how the world worked and like, social contracts and like expectations other people have, and like people would have to have theories about what you believed and whose side they thought you were on and who you're actually on and all sorts of things. Like it'd probably be very complicated to program, but I think one day we'll have the technology to do it, and I look forward to those kinds of open world games, like literally just going, and you could build cool adventures within that. You could put like Space Quest or Police Quest in that game engine, but like imagine like being, in a video game and you get locked in a room and some bad guys are like, we're going to go kill your father or something. And you're locked in this room and you actually have to figure out a way to get out. And it's like being in an escape room, like even in an escape room, the puzzles are too obscure. It's like somebody just locked you in a room in your basement and it's like you have like a hammer and like just random stuff you're finding around. You're like, okay, I'm going to smash the window and try and crawl my way out. And like, you just solve real problems. I think that'd be actually like really cool. But anyway, we're getting a little we're getting a little sidetracked from good old the Blob here. So, okay, we just did the last resort. How do we go back here? So now we have a new one, Uptown. Let's give one more mission here a shot. Ooh, unstoppable. More righteous. Let's be unstoppable. I said I wanted something aggressive. I was looking for like death metal, but this has death metal like overtures. I could go with this. I could get behind unstoppable. I like those little blob guys. They look like something out of like, I don't know, Rick and Morty or Futurama or something. Well, is this like a monochrome call center? White and black buttons. He's so bored. He wishes there was a pink button. It would make his day. Or green at least. He's not a fan of blue though. Oh, he pushed both at the same time. To make color! Oh, yeah. He's like... oh, interesting. Oh, he saw his little butt. Interesting. And oh, the tree smacked him in the head. What is happening? Oh, it's that guy. He's just fantasizing. No colors. No colors allowed. What's the benefit of having them push the white and the black buttons? I wonder. I'm so totally gray. I hear you, buddy. We've all been there. For the people, for Radia, let the color rebellion begin. Press A and B to start. All right, so we gotta save old boring Stan there from his like boring 9-to-5 telemarketing job. Nice to meet you, Blob. I'm Biff. I'm the muscle for the Color Underground. We've been waiting for a hero to come along and turn the tables on the Inked Vaders. Or the Inked Invaders. They should have called them the Inked Vaders. I just helped make your game better. Pay me. I'm going to teach you how to fight back. Oh, sweet. We actually get to beat up some dudes this time around. Game's getting more sophisticated. Those are the Inkies, Blob. Okay. They're about to get beat up. Or they're about to beat up the Gradian. Okay. Well, they're also about to get beat up because I'm going to beat them up. Let's see what his pro fighting tips are. Hold Z to target an inky and swing sharply. It's the exact same as doing anything else. So this is really not a new tactic at all. All right. So let's just go. Well, let's start with this guy. We don't want to fight naked. We want to be colored. Yeah. There you go. And we're going to save you, buddy. I think. There we go. He's like, yeah, you turned me red somehow. Oh, my life's complete. Oh, we think he passed out. Oh, no. Now he's awake. And he's passed out. You think he's narcoleptic or something. Oh, I ran him over. Interesting. He doesn't seem to mind, though. He's like, as long as I'm colored, whatever. Just do with me as you will. I'm just going to bounce around like a rag doll here. Completely at your beckoning. Hey. We're going to transform Uptown from ship to shore. Okay. I'll bite. Inked. Must have been using these boats to patrol our waters. Paint them all in beautiful blue. That should scuttle the ink. Yeah, that'll teach them. Oh, no, somebody painted our boats blue. Well, I guess the war's off. Guess we might as well all go home now. No point to anything anymore. Of course. Oh, that is a blue guy. He's like right in front of me. They had like little sort of like water thingies last time. I thought that's what I was looking at. I swear I'm not stupid, guys. You want to know something else? Kind of like, oh, damn. Interesting about the team that made this. So, the town that they're from, Utrecht or whatever it is, actually made the Blob here like the city mascot, if you can believe that. So like, man, I was talking before about how like nothing I ever did in school was like as famous as what these guys did. Yeah, like not even by like a long shot. Like these guys, like they not only sold their concept to THQ and had like a hit game series out of it, but like they literally became like, you know, they developed like this guy is the mascot of Utrecht. I don't know if he still is, but he was at the time. So, I mean, I think that's damn impressive. I think that is pretty impressive. The team also, actually, with the money they got from THQ, we keep running this guy over. Come on, buddy. Freedom has its cost. Blah! The money they got from THQ, they actually used to make a WiiWare game. I think it's called, like, Swords and Soldiers or something. It's a real-time strategy game on the Wii. Actually, the 1001 Game Just Play Before You Die book actually mentions that game in their review. I thought it was kind of interesting because this is the first time in the entire book that I have seen them mention a different game while they're talking about a current game, or maybe they've done it before, I don't really remember. But it's the first one in recent memory I can kind of remember noticing. And it kind of like, they kind of recommended Swords and Soldiers in the review for the Blob. And so I kind of saw that and I was like, hey, this is supposed to be 1001. You're sneaking in another recommendation. So actually, I wrote down Swords and Soldiers to kind of play my Saturday afternoon gaming series at some point, because it's supposed to be like a pretty good WiiWare or RTS game developed by the guys who did this. So, A, that's kind of interesting to me, but B, I think the book's cheating. Slightly. A little bit of light cheating on the book's end, because now, technically in that book, they are recommending 1002 games to you. Or we'll call it 1001.5 we're up to now. Because it wasn't a full-on recommendation, but it was a sort of soft recommendation. We gotta like beat this guy. Kablamo! Suck it, buddy. Hit this guy too. Yeah. I think that's all I can think of for the team that made this. Trying to like think of other things that like they did. Pretty sure that's like all I can think of. And one other connection I want to make with this game is, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't. I kind of forget if I have. But do you guys remember there's like a really old Care Bears episode from like the 80s or the 90s when Care Bears was on TV? And like there's some episode where all the color in the world gets stolen away. Do you remember that? This game kind of reminds me of that. I mean, for obvious reasons. But in that episode, all the color gets stolen from the world. The world becomes black and white just like this. And I think all the characters and the humans and stuff start to get all depressed. And the Care Bears have to essentially... whoa, there we go. The Care Bears have to... Oh, it cost me paint points to get these guys. I see. So it's like you need to constantly be filling up if you're fighting. 1 paint point to kill someone. That's a pretty good exchange. But in that Care Bear episode, I seem to recall that in order to get all the colors back, they have to like travel to some far off lake, and in the lake, it's like a lake of rainbow color, and they fill up vials with the rainbow color, and it's like vials of magical paint that when they drop it on things, the things return to their original color. Much like what's happening with the Blob here. So yeah, in case you can't put 2 and 2 together yourself, I'm basically saying this game is sort of like that Care Bear episode where they lost all the colors. So there you go. I definitely, as soon as I saw this game, I thought of it. And the whole time I've been playing, I've been sort of in the back of my head, I'm like, what was that other thing I kind of wanted to remember to mention? And I've been thinking about it, and it's funny, like it just did not come to mind. Anyway, let's go and become red here. We need this guy. This guy, here we go. All right, we're now red. We can paint your buildings red. Painting the town red, as the old saying goes, eh? By the way, this does not sound like death metal. I thought that we were gonna get a different kind of music here, but this sounds pretty much just like what I got on the other level. Just some like jazzy tunes. We got 24 seconds left. Let's get some color here. And oh my god. Oh, I think we got this. 15 seconds. Kabloom! I got it. This would be a really cool game to merge. Oh man, this game needs to have a crossover with Splatoon. I was about to say this would be a cool game to merge with Splatoon, but imagine this is a crossover of Splatoon. That'd be kind of interesting. Does Splatoon have like a single player campaign, by the way? I've like barely ever played the game. I tried it once. I don't know, it's not really like my type of game. I was not a huge fan of it, but whatever. I mean, if people enjoy it, good for them. But like, is there a single player campaign in Splatoon or Splatoon 2 or whatever the heck people are playing nowadays? Don't even know. I imagine it must be something like this if they do have it. Hey, let's look at this billboard before we paint it. I think it's like a depressed man going to work. And yeah, he's in like a parka. And now it becomes graffiti. We graffitied it. So the Gradients are liberated. Yay. Now we're purple. Hey, look at them all. Don't be gray, guys. Let me color you. Let me walk around and spray you with paint. Man, another video game connection I just thought of is not Bart Simpson. Bart versus the Space Mutants on the NES. In the first level, you have to walk around with a spray can and paint things purple. What the heck was going on there? I was like stuck on the wall. I actually quite liked that game, although I always found like the first level was so interesting because you had to use like fireworks and spray cans and like all these like bowling balls, all these elaborate tools to solve problems. And every level from then on was way more standard. Like the next level, you just had to like collect hats. You didn't have to do anything special. It was a more linear level. The first level was way more like a dynamic, like you had to like backtrack and do all sorts of interesting stuff. But after that first level, it was like it just became like a normal platformer. It was really weird. It was really bizarre that they did that. That they were like, you know what? We're gonna make an interesting game here, and the first level is gonna be totally different than everything else that comes after it. Oh shoot! I'm out of paint. Okay, we have 41 seconds to become purple again. Okay, we need to go get some red, man. We need. Let's get this. All right. 40 of the purples. Oops. Let's jump in here. And shake. There we go. Cool. What did we do to that place? We turned it into like a trumpet-wielding music hall. He's all proud of himself. He's like, the Blob always wins. The Blob always finishes first, baby. Good to see you again, Blob. I'll scout ahead for you and show you the best way to get past Inks. Biff is keeping an eye on the Inkies. I don't know who you are, but thank you, man. Appreciate it. Get down there as quick as you can. All right, 30 seconds to go somewhere. Let's do it. Okay. Just like following puffs of smoke. All right. Jump. Jump. We do it? That's all we had to do. Okay. I'll take it. And let's see what's going on here. So I wonder how elaborate these missions get. Like, do they ever become like really elaborate? Or is it just basically like go a place, paint these things a different color? Like, I'm sure the challenges get harder where there's like water and black ink and stuff, so you gotta like evade certain things. But yeah, these are different missions that I gotta take, I guess. I'm really not paying too close attention to like what these guys are saying, because like honestly, a lot of it you just figure out as soon as you go there. With 30 blues. Okay, so we need 30 blues. Let's go find some blue. There we go. And then we go... Wait, where do we want to go? This tower up here. Hey-o! 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 And... Oh, we totally don't even have enough blue. Okay. Well, there's another dude down here that conveniently... It's handy that these guys respawn or we'd be screwed. And we go. Ah, that uses up all our paint too. What? It's like a dancing microphone. Looks like the microphone I use to record my voice here, guys. Little behind the scenes trib for you. I use a Yeti. What's it called? A Blue Yeti. Just looking at the mic right now. Yeah, I use a Blue Yeti, which is actually a fairly good mic. I did a lot of research on this. Didn't always use the Blue Yeti. If you look at some of my earlier videos, I was not on the Blue Yeti. I think the earliest video I ever did on Pong, I was literally just recording whatever microphone my laptop had built in. It sounded so awful. I was like, oh, this can't go on. And I upgraded shortly thereafter, and this was not the second mic I got. I'm gonna, you know, I don't know who's interested in this, but there were a couple of mics I went through. This is the one I currently use. End of story. Anyway, back to the game. Coffee shops, beauty salons, paint every building yellow and bring back the good times. Yes, I can. Let's make Blob Town great again. Maybe I'm making it yellow. Oh, shoot, I'm making it orange. Okay, hold on. Now let's really make it great again. Nothing but yellow, just like in my grandpa's day, when the street was yellow. All right. What other missions can we get? Oh, it just like landed on a guy. Thanks for breaking my fall, guy. These 2 blocks once contained music bars and dance halls. Now I can everything is like music related here. What if there's someone who doesn't like music? They would not want to live in this city. Also, the fact that every block is color coordinated. It sounds cool, but like, would it be cool? Would you really want to have? Would you really want to like live in a place where it's like, you know, if you live on a certain block of the city, you have to have your building in a certain color? It'd be kind of annoying or intrusive, to be honest. If we're being honest. Okay, this one too, I guess, has to be green. This is green. This is sector G, the green sector. Can I get in here? Excuse me, trees. Just want to get over you. All right, colored. Looking good. Did we do it? Oh, we unlocked the thingy. What are these? They color the entire area. So I guess when you get enough points, you can just be like, and screw it, I'm done. Just get the rest. Just somebody get the rest for me. I've done 90% of the work. Or actually, in this case, if you look around the world, like maybe it's like a hard 50, like a soft 50% I've done. I'm like, yeah, I kind of painted a bunch of stuff. Just someone else, just please take care of it for me. I just don't have, I just can't even right now. Like, can someone else just like freaking do this for me, please? See, look at that. Look how colorful everything just became. It's beautiful. All right. Our Uptown Raid is designed to hit inked where it hurts, right in the gonads. This is the economic powerhouse, the Bank of Inked. Make a deposit, they won't forget. 50 red points. That could be more. That could be a more hardcore threat than it sounds. Make a deposit, they won't ever forget. Could sound like we're gonna like paint the halls with their blood, which is I guess what we did when we painted it red. Their bank just became a trumpet-wielding music hall too. Why is everything? I think these Blob people want to take everything and turn it into like some kind of musical recital center. And the transform engine, okay, it's over there. Cool. I don't know where that is, but thanks for showing it to me. I guess let's like just get a bunch of paint while we can. Might as well fill up on our colors. You can like slam these guys, but I just find it easier to run into them. Woo! Getting these guys is fun though. Yay, I feel like I'm actually liberating people. Okay. Where was the place that it told us to go? Oh, maybe it's up here. Look at this. All right, we're going on the highway. Oh, there's some dudes to fight too. Hey-o! 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 Oh, I'm black! Or I'm brown or something. Gate opened. Next goal. Oh, I'm stinky. I don't like it. Into the water. Save yourself, Blob. All right. We're okay, but we're definitely lost. Oh, we're losing paint too. Okay, so that was an act of desperation. That was a desperation Blob move right there. Okay, here we go. Let's get some color in us. Get rosy cheeks. Oh, and there's a bunch of guys that need saving. Good thing I came back for you people. You should not just be sleeping in the street, but I guess it worked out for you since I did come save you. Let's get this guy over here too, and this guy. There we go. All right, we're filling to the brim with paint. Our butt cheeks are flush with paint. I don't know why I said butt cheeks. I was gonna say our cheeks. I don't know, guys. Sometimes, you know, when you're playing a game too long, your mind just goes to dirty places. All right. I feel like we've already unlocked the color everything. The statue of Inky is to your left. It needs a facelift. All right. What color? Let me guess. Blue. Let me guess. Blue. Let me guess. Blue, too. Paint it all blue. Okay. I get the idea. There's stuff to do. Do you want me to do this, or should you just keep showing me what's happening around town here? All right. So first, let's do this. This just, I hope this just, look, it colored everything. There you go. All right, problem solved. What else you got? If all the levels are as easy to solve as that, blah, 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 I'm gonna show you the zip line. Ooh. Press the Z jump to place, you just get around. Oh, let me guess, you hold Z, then you jump. Got you. Hold down Z, swing the remote. Okay, keep jumping. Whoa, wait, what is it? Okay, hold on, let's just figure it out. We're adults, we can do this. So we go like this. Then we go, whoa, 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 look at this, didn't even need a tutorial, because I'm a man, I'm not a baby. There, bam, kablamo. It's like zeppelins and blimps up here. All right, that was actually pretty cool. So you can like wall jump here. Hey-o! Come here, car. Oh, he just hit me, he totally hit me. Inked have covered this chroma suit with black and white billboards. Take the Z jumps. All right. I like these Z jumps. Those are actually pretty fun. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Z. Hey-o! 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 And, okay. Then we can just do this naturally. Hey-ya! Hey-ya! There we go. Cool. Yeah, the Z, that's actually a cool mechanic. So, okay, so I was wondering how, like, if there'd be, like, more mechanics would appear in the game, but they definitely are trying to mix it up. So I appreciate that. So I think we're getting close to the level. My goal is to end this level, then we can wrap things up. But I found a secret passage that goes underneath the bridge. Want to try it? Bet you can't do it as quick as I did. Follow the marker flares, and I'll let you go. All right, deal, man. Watch. I'm so good at this. Following puffs of smoke is what I do, man. Wait, I've lost it. Is it down here? Oh, there it is. Huh! Hey-oh! Hey-oh! Jeez, where are you taking me, buddy? This feels like I'm being lured into a trap. He's like, follow me into this deep, dark alley. I swear there'll be treats and presents. It's like, I should not be this naive of a blob! Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I lost all my paint, man. I'm just a naked blob now. This is all part of your weird sadistic plan to lure me into this alley. Get me naked and colorless. I look like a little ghost or something. I'm like a ghost baby. All right, here we go. And there we go. There we go. We'll get this. And oh, down we go. All right, I feel like we went in a giant circle, but I'll take it. New challenge is available. Gotcha. Challenge. We're using that word very loosely, let me tell you. A mild perturbance, I would call it. The prof asked me to mark out your way to the police station. Z jumps are the only way to travel. Follow the marker flares. I accept this challenge. Alright. So, I guess they want us to do this, I guess? Or something? I don't even know if I was supposed to do that. I feel like maybe I wasn't, because my time is slowly running out. What do you want me to do here? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Way back here? Okay, well, fool me once, I guess. Challenge failed. Alright, well, forget it. We have a policy. We do it once or not at all. Or are we doing the challenge now? I don't even know. I guess you know what? Maybe we just went in the wrong direction. I'm confused. There we go. There we go. All right. Bounce around on the walls. Imagine seeing like a blob just like bouncing between buildings. That's a hardcore blob, man. That's a blob that's got places to be. So this game feels like the kind of game that I think I would have liked when I was a kid. Like, if I'm being completely honest, like, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I don't know, like, do you guys ever feel like there's some games that, like, when you were a kid, like, you really enjoyed, but, like, as an adult now, you're kind of looking at them, being like, yeah, I could see how a kid would enjoy this, but I don't know if I would play it all that much. I kind of get the sense from this game, like, it's done well for what it is, but I find, like, every mission is more or less the same, like, you're just kind of, like, running around, doing stuff, and, oh. And we'll kill this guy too. All right, we need yellow. Let's go get this guy right here. Boom. Now we got this. We got more than enough color to Morocco our way in. I like how there's a little shake icon in the bottom left corner there. What is this? A blimp? Blimp is checking out the action. Yeah, challenge complete. We got one. There are new challenges available. Jeez, these things never end. And they're all the same. Get this guy too. Hey, nice try, buddy. Let's just try this one. The sun does not reach these poor buildings under the bridge, Bob. Paint all the buildings. Paint this yellow. Blah, 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 blah. Yellow, all right. Well, I did say originally that I wanted to end the level, but I kind of feel like it's just going on, and it's kind of the same thing that we've seen before. So in the interest of sort of, you know, keeping this from getting stale, I think I'll start wrapping my thoughts up here of the Blob. So the Blob is one of the games in the book, 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. I will say that I think it's like a very like easy to sort of get into, sort of like fun, casual game. Like I definitely see why this game was kind of picked up by THQ, and they thought, you know, the team of students or whatever who developed it were kind of onto something, because I think there is something here, and I'm not surprised that like the Blob did well as like a Wii game. Wait, are there any others to color? Where am I supposed to go here? Or here? Confused. Oh, there's a bunch over here. Jeez, look at these huge ones. My God. Okay. But yeah, as far as gameplay goes, like it's not a bad game at all. But like, I don't know if it's like a game that I would like super hardcore recommend. Like I think it's more of like a niche audience kind of game. I think I was just starting to say that it feels a little bit like a game that I think kids would just enjoy a bit more. Not to say that if you're an adult and you enjoy this game, you know, there's something wrong. Adults can enjoy it too, but at the same time, I feel like I would have sort of just found this far more like intriguing as a kid. Not that I don't as an adult, but I kind of wish there were like more mechanics, you know? Like there's a little bit more sort of going on. Hold on, let's go to, where's my Wiimote thing? Where's my Wiimote? There it is. Okay, let's go down here. So yeah, like as far as like, is this a game that you must play? I don't know if I would say this is a must play, but not because there's anything wrong with it, just because I think that the target audience was not necessarily everyone, you know? Like this was, oh my God! Oh, what the hell happened there? Just straight up did like a kamikaze suicide run into the water. But I don't think they were trying to go for everyone, is what I'm trying to say. Like it's you know, there's like a niche audience here. It's for like people looking for more casual games. Kids would really enjoy this game too. And again, that's nothing bad against the game. It's good that there are some games that appeal a little bit more to kids. Definitely, since I was once a kid, I quite appreciated those kinds of games. And even as an adult, there's plenty of games I enjoy that kids do too. So it's nothing disparaging against the game, but at the same time, I don't know if this would appeal to everyone. I could see some people finding it to be a bit simple of an experience and just wanting more. So that's sort of my thoughts on it. What do you guys think of the Blob here? Is it a game that you yourself played and had plenty of fond memories? Oh, are we at the boss? I think we're at some kind of boss here. Those are the suckers that drained all the color out of the Chroma City. Do we finally get sweet vengeance, like the bat, or nothing? Okay, they're just showing us some bots. Don't let them latch on to you. I'll show you how to deal with them. Is it hold Z and swing the Wiimote? Because if it is, let me tell you, I understand that mechanic. Yep. So yeah, the game's pretty simple. There's not tons of variety in terms of like what you do, but it is it's like a fun 3D environment to go around and like mess around in. So yeah, it is what it is. What do you guys think of the Blob here? Do you agree with my assessment? Do you have thoughts of your own? Do you have fond memories or anything like that you'd like to share? Do you have just pro tips that you want to spread to us? Whatever the case may be, if you have something to say about the Blob, feel free to say it in the comments down below. And as always, guys, whether you think the game is interesting or not, hopefully I have made the video interesting for you. If you've enjoyed hanging out with me and just listening to me blather on, boy, I'm forgetting how to talk at the end here. Feel free to go ahead and like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I will be back soon with another game from the book, 1001 Games You Must Play Before You Die, and hey, you don't want to miss out on that. So until next time, guys, may all your cities be colorful and bountiful with music, and you all take care of yourselves. Peace. No. Rock on, young stallions. Rock on.